Hello viewers, welcome to the another lecture of digital communication. This is conducted by Ganon, powered by Wishback. I am Professor Aditya De. In this segment, we are going to discuss amplitude shift keying demodulation. Now let us have a recap with a ASK modulation. What we have done in the ASK modulation? In case of the ASK modulation, the digital data sequence 100101101 as shown is baseband or the modulated signal. The carrier is basically one high frequency signal what we have discussed earlier. The carrier frequency in this case is varied according to the amplitude of this message signal. So it is known as amplitude shift keying or ASK. When the message signal is 1, the modulated signal is as shown, and when the message signal is 0, the modulated signal is as shown. Now let us discuss or recap the block diagram of the ASK. So ASK, the message signal is passed through a impulse generator and then through a filter having a transfer function HTF. The output will be ASK modulated signal. After the modulation, the signal is passed through a channel or the medium. The medium has a transfer function HCF, and in the medium, an unwanted signal or noise is introduced which is denoted by NT. The signal is received at the receiver having a transfer function HRF. After that, the signal is converted to a digital format using an analog to digital converter. The received signal is capital Z suffix K, that is mean in discrete format. Now let us discuss the receiver block diagram of the ASK. The ASK waveform is multiplied with a cosine wave, that means a cos 2 pi fct, where fc is the carrier signal. After the multiplication, it is passed through a integrator. Integrator is basically act as a low pass filter. The integration is from 0 to TB, where TB is the time period of the signal. After the integration, it is applied to a decision device. If the symbol is 1, that means the threshold exceeds. The symbol is 0 if the otherwise or the symbol is less than the threshold. Now the signal is received as shown, but there is some unwanted signal, so a filter is used to remove those unwanted signal. After the removal of the unwanted signal, a perfect digital signal is received. Now let us discuss the synchronization requirement of the ASK. Phase synchronization is required, which ensure that carrier wave generated in the receiver is locked in phase. And second synchronization is timing synchronization, which enable proper timing of the decision making operation in the receiver. Now let us discuss the feature of the ASK. Feature of the ASK is its simplicity and easy to generate and detect, as we have discussed in our earlier lecture. What is the drawback of the ASK? It is very sensitive to the noise. That means noise may affect or harm this ASK signal easily. And the second one is low bit rate. Let us discuss ASK and the AM, where the parameters are first variable characteristics. In case of the AM, the variable characteristics is amplitude. In case of the ASK, the variable characteristics is also amplitude. The nature of the modulating signal in case of the AM is analog, but in case of the ASK, it is digital. The variation in carrier amplitude is, in case of the AM, is continuous variation according with the amplitude of the modulating signal. But in case of the ASK, it is a digital modulation, so carrier on or off depending on whether 1 or 0 is to be transmitted in the message signal. The number of the sidebands in case of the AM is 2. In case of the ASK, it is also 2. The noise immunity for both AM and ASK is poor. The application of the AM is basically radio broadcasting, and the application of the ASK is data transmission at low bit rate. Both the AM and the ASK is demodulated using the envelope detector. Let us discuss the salient points of today's lecture. What we have discussed today? We have discussed today ASK demodulation block. Then we have shown the ASK demodulated signal. Next, we have discussed the properties of the ASK. And lastly, we compared amplitude modulation and the amplitude shift keying. That's all for this segment. In the next segment, we will meet again with another interesting topic. Till then, practice ASK demodulation block diagram repeatedly. Thank you, students. Bye.